Hanging plants have a way of turning the ordinary into something extraordinary. Whether it's a bright window, a quiet corner, or even a small balcony, just one hanging planter can bring life, color, and movement into the space. They don't just save floor room, they create layers, making your home or garden feel lush and dynamic. From trailing greenery that softens hard edges to blooming varieties that add pops of color, these plants can truly change the atmosphere. The beauty is they fit anywhere, indoors or out, in grand displays or the tiniest spots. Today, we're diving into 7 stunning hanging plants that will transform your space into something fresh, vibrant, and full of charm. English ivy is the definition of timeless when it comes to hanging plants. Its trailing vines cascade gracefully over the edges of baskets, softening corners and adding instant greenery. The glossy, lobed leaves create a curtain-like effect that works beautifully indoors or outdoors. In a bright room, it climbs and spills with ease, bringing that lush, natural energy into any space. Ivy thrives in indirect light, making it versatile for spots that other plants might not love. Placed high on a shelf or in a hanging basket, it transforms blank walls into living decor. Its evergreen nature means you enjoy year-round beauty without waiting for blooms. Simple, elegant, and adaptable, English ivy is a classic choice that never fails to elevate a space. String of pearls is one of the most eye-catching hanging plants you can bring into a space. Its round, bead-like leaves drape down in long strands, looking like living jewelry cascading from a basket. The unique form adds instant intrigue, turning even a small corner into a conversation piece. In bright, indirect light, the pearls stay plump and glossy, glowing with a soft green shimmer. It's a plant that thrives on minimal fuss. Just let the soil dry a bit between waterings. Hung in a sunny window or on a porch, the strands can grow several feet long, creating a dramatic waterfall effect. Every glance at this plant feels playful, as if nature decided to string its own necklace. String of pearls proves that a single container can completely transform the vibe of a room. Boston ferns bring a lush tropical fullness to any hanging display. Their arching fronds spill outward in every direction, creating a soft green fountain of texture. In shady porches or bright indoor corners, they instantly make the space feel fresh and alive. The feathery leaves catch light beautifully, shifting in shades of green as the sun moves. Unlike trailing vines, Boston ferns fill space with volume, making them perfect for statement baskets. They love humidity, so bathrooms, patios, or shaded porches become ideal homes for them. With regular misting, the fronds stay vibrant, adding a refreshing jungle-like touch. Boston ferns don't just decorate a room, they transform it into a cozy, natural retreat. Spider plants are playful and dynamic, sending out long, arching leaves that give containers a lively, flowing look. Their striped green and white foliage brightens any corner, instantly catching the eye with its contrast. But the real charm comes from the little spiderettes, baby plants that dangle down like ornaments on the strings. These hanging plantlets turn a simple basket into a living chandelier. Spider plants are forgiving and tough, thriving in bright, indirect light, but tolerating less than perfect conditions. They clean the air while adding movement, making them both practical and beautiful. Placed in a window or near a doorway, they bring cheerful energy with every swaying leaf. It's a plant that feels full of personality, transforming spaces with its charm and resilience. Strings of hearts brings a romantic, delicate beauty to hanging baskets. Its slender vines drape gracefully, lined with tiny heart-shaped leaves patterned in silver and green. The cascading strands can grow several feet long, forming a soft, flowing curtain of foliage. In bright, indirect light, the leaves deepen in color, with hints of pink on the undersides. It's a plant that feels both whimsical and elegant, perfect for adding a gentle charm to any space. Placed in a hanging pot by a sunny window, it creates a dreamy, storybook atmosphere. Even in smaller corners, its trailing vines add movement without overwhelming the space. String of Hearts is living proof that subtlety can be just as stunning as bold blooms. Burro's tail is a succulent that steals the show with its thick, trailing stems packed with plump, teardrop-shaped leaves. The pale green foliage drapes heavily over the edges of a hanging pot, creating a lush, cascading waterfall of texture. Each stem grows long and rote-like, giving the plant a dramatic yet soothing presence. Placed in a sunny window or on a bright patio, its pastel tones glow softly in the light. It thrives on neglect, storing water in its leaves and asking for very little care. The trailing vines can grow impressively long, making the container look fuller and more dynamic with time. Its unique form always sparks curiosity. Guests can't help but stop and take a closer look. Burro's tail proves that even the most low-maintenance plants can bring high-impact beauty to a space. Fuchsia turns any hanging basket into a living chandelier of color. Its drooping, bell-shaped flowers dangle gracefully on thin stems, glowing in shades of pink, purple, and red. The blooms arrive in abundance, layering the plant with drama and elegance all season long. Each blossom seems to dance in the breeze, adding movement and charm to porches and patios. Fuchsia thrives in cooler air, making early fall the perfect moment for it to shine. Hung near entryways or garden seating, it creates a vibrant focal point that guests can't miss. The trailing flowers soften hard edges, blending beautifully with rustic or modern spaces alike. Fuchsia proves that hanging plants aren't just greenery, they can be living jewelry, brightening the season with every bloom. And there you have it, 7 hanging plants that can completely transform any corner of your home or garden. From cascading ivy to dramatic fuchsia, each one brings its own beauty and energy. They don't just decorate, they create mood, depth, and life in the spaces we use every day. Whether you go for foliage, flowers, or both, hanging plants always deliver that wow factor. So pick your favorite, hang it up, and let your space bloom with effortless charm.